I must admit, I'm actually really nervous. This is my first Let's Play, walkthrough, watch me play, look at me play the game. You should probably be playing yourself kind of situation. I guess my internet handle is SlipperyShark. You can just call me Mike. And this is probably going to be, I think, my third time ever playing through Dark Souls. I'm not anywhere near what you would call a Dark Souls expert. I fancy myself at least somewhat okay at these games. I'm going to be making a pretty average character. I can't think of anything else to say. So essentially when you're playing these games, obviously, if you've played Demon Souls, which I haven't, you have all the classes. And this is your most generic class, a little tougher, a little weaker. You know, this guy starts off with the lowest stats. He's almost naked, but you can build him into whatever kind of character you want. In this regard, I believe it's the thief that starts off with the master key. His stats aren't exactly great for what I want, however he has decent dexterity. This is the kind of character that I'm going to build. From what I understand, vitality is obviously health. Attunement is essentially for magic or something like that. Endurance is for running, rolling, weapon swings and such. Strength is how heavy the weapon is and how much damage you do with it. Dexterity is for other kinds of weapons. Resistance is, from what I've been told, relatively useless because, you know, armor and stuff primarily get that job done for you, so you don't really need to put anything in there. Intelligence and faith are for magic builds. Now this sucker already comes with the master key. Yes, plenty of people say that the master key is a cheap way of getting through the game. Well, I like cheap. I don't like spending extra copious amounts of money on things. So, God's Blessing, Divine Holy Water that fully restores HP status. I've heard that some of these are actually tricks that you really shouldn't get them. This one's actually just a couple of healing potions. These are actually some explosives. 2 Inhumanities in case you want to go human, which we will try to go human throughout this entire playthrough. Binoculars if you're a moron. A pendant. Obviously the master key that we get that lets us in a couple of doors and lets us through certain places. Tiny Being's Ring. Now, this is the one that I'm going to warn you guys ahead of time. Spoiler alerts. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. And this one, I can't remember what it gives you. I'm sorry, this is terrible. But you're just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, just letting you know based on things I remember coming in and out of this. There will be spoilers in this because I have a hard time keeping my mouth shut. Well, I say that now, but I don't know. Will I be very talkative? Will I not be very talkative? See, these guys, they all kind of look generic. And the hairstyles. I like how his eyes are kind of moving around while this is going on. Like, God, why is he doing this to me? Why can't I just have regular hair? Like, you're going to go with dark blue, you're going to look like a freaking... I guess I have to pick a physique. Very slim. Why can't I keep going? I think I've done something wrong. Did I have to pick a face? Good to know. Yes, I don't mind starting with this character. Essentially, well, I won't talk over any
In the
cutscenes.
age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog.
That sucks.
A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
So cute.
But then there was fire,
Uh-oh.
and with fire came disparity,
Did we just go up a dragon's butthole?
heat and cold, life and death, And of course, light and dark. Then, from the dark, they came
Zombies!
and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead,
Nito Torpedo.
the Witch of Izalith, and her daughters of Chaos,
No husband.
Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights,
Those guys you're gonna kill.
and the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
DLC. Because, you know, you forgot about him.
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty gods peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the scales, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
Except for him. He was the
Thus
exception.
began the Age of Fire.
And prosperity.
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Flaming butthole. You gotta admit, that's actually one of the most intense intro cutscenes in video games, at least as of late, that I could think of. And again, I don't play a lot of games. Ah! Rats! He's gone.
Yes, indeed.
Oh.
The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land,
Oh man, I just
the undead are corralled and led to the north.
But by who?
Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
That's where you come into this. That's you right there.
This is your fate.
I just told him. Sucks being in here for years and years and years. But why don't I look up? Take it, S.A. Good luck, bro. I guess I'll take it, S.A. And thus we have begun Dark Souls. First item you pick up in the game, ceremoniously, your key. This class specifically starts off with a busted sword. Let's just bust it some more. Pretty average. I don't have a shield, so I can gut punch somebody. And we're we're just gonna walk out of here real quickly. And I'll never have to use that key ever again. So don't worry about anything that's in here. You can't actually kill anything around here. You can lock onto your character or your prey. Yeah. 20 souls, which is your currency, and you're leveling up stuff, so very important. That guy's a jerk. We'll meet him later on. So this guy, most playthroughs, nobody decides to kill him. Don't know why. These are notes. Dead rat with roaches in the floor. A lot of little details. Lots of little things I like. I like things. Look at this guy. Put yourself in the water. Contaminated the drinking water for this town folk. Climb up a ladder. I remember first playing this game and, you know, all the hype that everybody had told me for years and years. Oh, play Dark Souls. It's really scary. It's really tough. It's really difficult. You know, in fact, you know, they were right. And I just remember just getting this sense of awe and this sense of intimidation while playing it. It was great. So, if I remember correctly, hello. Honey, I'm home. Oh, good lord! He's mean. Oh, I don't want to do that. Right up your butt, boy. Oh no! Oh, I killed him. The demon's great hammer. Victory achieved. Humanity. I bet you didn't think I knew how to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and run her. And once I get to the first bonfire, this is where we'll be ending the clip. I will continue this location and the next clip. Thank you for joining me. And I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.